We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in this last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Here's another 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here comes the first pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
Previous history with German Marquez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 37 homers and 85 driven in. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Edman, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Paul.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So striding in, Matt Carpenter. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Carpenter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now the pitch. Bo Bichette is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And, fellas, we take a look. Look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch for pitching hitters inside.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Into the box, Dylan Carlson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seven.
Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. And there's out number 2.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Wieters, 33 years old, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Now watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board.
Number 44.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Check swing grounder to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get it knocked and a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he fouls this one off. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls.
Slider laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. At the plate, Reese McGuire, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. McGuire tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And Blue Jays strand 3. Will move to the third with no score.
The center fielder.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-2. It's a sharp slider that bounces in the dirt. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batter.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The wind-up and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitcher is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Gurriel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. The coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. O'Neill will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 home. Chopped toward the second baseman. Wong is there on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The
first offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now the 2-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He popped out in his first trip. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's a ball.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Out in front of it, strike 1. Carpenter bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. In the dirt. The throw will go to 3rd, and he nails him at 3rd. Great throw. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner. At the plate, Dylan Carlson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So coming to the plate, Kevin Biggio. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. So 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
From the stretch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's
Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch popped up. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Peters. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Line drive to center field, and Wieters has himself a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the
Here's
second
Colton
baseman,
Wong now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Bader rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. And he lays off again, ball 3. Paul Goldschmidt would be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, McGuire carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike. So far this season, McGuire slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
So it's back to the top of the order now. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt will try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Paul DeYoung digs in next. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Settling in now, Kevin Biggio. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Another one sent foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that Stepping in, Dylan Carlson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Tyler O'Neill is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. The runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And digging in next to be the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
2-2. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now batting, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait for the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 1-0. It's taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting. Number 10.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Grounder down the line at third. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
To hold the lead, here's the delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. See you later. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
They complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So relieved with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Fouled off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But one more look here. Striding into the box, Harrison Bader. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Bichette onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter. Tommy Edman is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but there's...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Alex Reyes is on a pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Cardinals.
Bottom of the inning now, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Check the swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Bader is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. In now, Rowdy Tellez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Ball 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Now the pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Paul Goldschmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And this will be fouled away. I'm set with the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now that.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these 2 teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. 2 evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Toronto